All right, W7 back with you for our next skills session. This is teams 15 and 16. Team 15 in the green, team 16's in the purple. So we'll start with our 20-yard dash. I'll try to get you the names. Hopefully they run in order like they have been. First up for the green is Bria Mooser, and for purple, Morgan Kosteka. So how they've been doing this is they've been getting their times out there in the 20-yard dash, and then they've been taking the top runner from each team and having them race at the very end and see if we can get a winner. A little bit hard for me to hear the times from out there, so I'll do my best to see if I can hear what they say. And we're just about ready to start. All right, so we've got Bria in the green, we've got Morgan in the purple. And our next runners will be Emily Jones in green, Alexis Watson in the purple. Madison Null in green, Macy Clark in purple. Fourth runners Morgan Verts in the green and Riley Grudzelanek in the purple. Runners number 5, Sylvia Schromoff in the green, Catherine Strowig in the purple. And now we'll have Helen McKinnon in green and Maya Robinson in purple. Number 7 runners in the green, Mary Schmidt. In the purple, Taylor Bloom. Next up, we'll have Paige Hendricks in the green and Emma Ray in purple. Oh, Emma took a spill. I think, is Emma going to go again here, or is she going to wait? Nope. Oh, she's going to go again here. And number 9, so in green, it was Jenna Redders, and then Emma Ray going again in purple. Green here is Leah Simon. Purple, Dominic Bauer. Number 11 runner, green, Sierra Thomas. Purple, Bree Beck. And green, Taylor Stinnett. In purple, Briella Sendell. And the last runner for green is going to be Morgan Harwood. We're also going to have Kaylee Carey for purple. We had 2 purple there. We had Kaylee Carey and Kaylee Scanlon. So 2 Kayleys going. Did we not have Morgan Harwood? Or did she already run? She must have already ran. All right, so the final run here, we're going to have Madison Knoll in the green. I can't see the purple number. Madison got a little bit of a head start in purple. It was Briella Sendell. All right, now we're going to finish our 20-yard dash. We're going to head down and run the bases a little bit. So we'll go home to first, get our home to first time, and then we'll get our home to second, and then our home to home.
Well, we had some speedsters in that group, Coach. I'll tell you what, Madison Knoll from Oak Creek was killing it.
Yeah, I think she got a little bit of a head start on that final round.
I don't know about that, but
well, either that or it was a slow start for Briella. I couldn't tell. It's hard over here. It was hard to hear when the go actually.
Well, it was
came.
funny because Madison got a 3. They tied at the end when they ran sketching the 3-1-1. But in the first heat, Briella got a 2.96, and I think Madison got like a 2.98, something. I mean, just smoking fast.
Yeah. I expect to see some good home to first here. I was looking at the times. So for the green team, Leah Simon's
going to be the one to beat. Good luck.
Taylor Stinnett has a better trial time. But Leah's right there. And then we also have Briella on the purple and Emma Ray in purple, who also had really good trial time. So Madison Knoll was in there too, 2.99. But Leah, I'm thinking it's Leah or Taylor on the green team. It's going to be one of those two. It's going to get the best time home to first.
If you like good outfielding and just enjoy watching a really good center fielder, you definitely want to stick around for this. When you get to see Leah Simon play center field, I mean, she is fantastic. The thing that really just amazes me about Leah is she's one of those, I mean, her range is unbelievable. I mean, it's not just center field, it's left center and right center. I mean, she owns both, all 3 quadrants. If it's anywhere near there, forget it. It's going to be hers. But she'll be coming up shortly. Starting off here for the green team is number 1.
Bria Muser.
Yeah, Muser, I would expect.
I lost my link here with all my...
Pearl City, Illinois, 2023. Here's Emily Jones from Wayne, Iowa. And now here's Madison Knoll. Oh, she kind of stumbled there.
Yeah, bad first step that just kind of tripped her up for the rest of her...
Tell you what, she is one heck of a softball player. You talk a lot about Riley Grudzelanek, and rightfully so, but I'll tell you what, Madison Knoll holds her own and more.
That was Morgan Wirtz, and now we're going to have Sylvia Schromoff.
Sylvia from Shakopee, Minnesota. Now here is Helen McKinnon from Rosemount, Minnesota. Helen, you don't hear that name much anymore. It's kind of a,
No,
you know.
I don't know many Helens.
I know Helen Crump from the Andy Griffith Show, but that's about it. Mary Schmidt from Hill Murray, Minnesota. Mary, too, that's another one you don't hear as much anymore. I realize today is not about the dissecting of names, but it's always fun to talk about that. Here's Paige Hendricks. And now Jenna Redders from Middleton. Rip. And here comes Leah Simon, DSHA. Class of 2022. Had a great year this year as the DSHA.
That was Sierra Thomas, and then now we will have
Taylor Stinnett.
Taylor Stinnett.
Taylor from HD Jacobs in Illinois.
Let's see, Leah's got the advantage. She's a lefty.
Yep, and she's really super fast.
And no Morgan. Okay.
Nope, no Morgan Harwood, it looks like, so we will skip her.
So now we're going to go home. We'll run the circuit home to home, but they'll get a time. It's hard to hear the time when they go home to second. Sometimes I catch it, but we'll get you the time all the way through. The time to beat for the whole day still is 11:09.
W7's got it right.
That was by Tegan Mancuso. So that's still the time to beat. This is going to be a really hard time to beat. I don't even know if that's doable.
$13.28 for Bree Muser. Now here is Emily Jones. Sarah Nassif on the camera, our intern for W7 this year. She'll be with us all season long, all volleyball, girls basketball, and then leading up to softball. She plays softball, of course. So we'll lose her for softball season, but we'll get her for volleyball and basketball, which is huge for us to have her on board.
It was 12:46 there for Emily. So here's Madison Knoll. She got a much better jump out of the box this time.
Look at her move. Boy, she's good. Finish strong, Madison. 12:59 for Madison Knoll. Now Morgan Wirtz from Pulaski.
A lot of Pulaski kids so
A
far.
lot of
today.
Pulaski kids, rightfully so. $13.76 for Morgan. Now Sylvia Schromoff from Shakopee.
Where's that? What state's that?
Minnesota,
Minnesota. Okay.
suburb of Minneapolis. And now Helen McKinnon from Rosemount, Minnesota.
She looks like she can run a little bit. She got a good time around second.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
12:48 for Helen McKinnon. Now Mary Schmidt. Hill Murray, Minnesota, 2024. Coming around to score, Mary Schmidt. 1567, now Paige Hendricks.
Really clean around the
Yeah,
bases.
yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. 1287 for Paige.
It makes a difference. I mean, that shaves a good half second off.
Yep, sure does.
Jenna Redders.
Great timing on the footwork around the bases. Really nice. 13-10 for Jenna. Now Leah Simon. I've been bragging about it. Now she's got to come through now.
Yep.
She's got a nice long stride.
Yeah, she doesn't make it look very hard.
No, she does. And that's just the way everything looks effortless. It's not, but it looks like it. 1265 for Leah. Here's Sierra Thomas from Arrowhead. 2023.
Oh, now here's Morgan Harwood. I must be Taylor the one that's not here because this is Morgan.
Here is Morgan Harwood.
She's a Nina kid.
From Nina.
2023, I think.
Yep, 2023.
She had a really good year this year.
Oh, nice job around the bases. Really nice. 12-6-2. Great time
Let's see.
for Morgan Harwood.
Nina was probably the most improved team in the Fox Valley Conference this year. They were
They had a really nice season. I mean, we did that game up at Nina when they played Kimberly, and it was down to the wire.
I mean, I think they finished 4th or 5th in conference, but the last season that we played, I think they were second to last. I mean, they were the most improved. It's a credit. Coach Gross up there has done a really nice job turning it around, and they've got some players coming up. They're gonna be in the mix for that Fox Valley Conference, which is it's incredibly tough when you're talking Kaukauna and Hortonville and Kimberly and Oshkosh West. And
Yeah, everybody.
everybody's good. Believe me, I live it. So it's a really good softball in that area. And then you come down, and the Milwaukee area's got great softball. The Verona area's got great softball. It's incredible how, now I think that Dells area, when you're talking Reedsburg and that kind of area, has really started to grow in softball. So I don't know. It's starting to get really difficult to win.
It is.
No matter where you are in the state. It used to be pockets here and there, but now it's growing everywhere.
Hey, quick break. You're watching W7.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Notre Dame girls basketball. I'm Samia Pitchka. And I'm Charlie Apple. And W7 is for girls.
I'm gonna soak up the sun.
Back live. This is the Purple 16 team. That was Morgan Kosteka, 2024, Andover, Minnesota. Now here is Alexis Watson from Bayport. By the way, training camp staff today, assistant coach Mickey Bell from Northern Illinois, head coach Piper Ritter from University of Minnesota. Boy, what a find that is. John Cheetah, head coach at St. Mary's University, another great one. Northwestern University assistant head coach Carol Drowan, and University of Wisconsin assistant head coach Kirsten Verdun. I mean, that's a who's who in softball right there.
Yeah, I know Minnesota softball a little bit. So Piper and I have a player that used to play for me who now plays at Minnesota, and they had a fantastic year. It was fun watching them play in the regionals and finish one game away from getting to the World Series. They got a really good thing going up there.
That was Kat Stroig from Franklin, one of our buddies. There's Maya Robinson from Zion Benton, Illinois. And now Taylor Bloom from Lamira. Speaking of good softball,
Yeah.
Lamira's got some pretty darn good softball.
Yeah, that was my first coaching job at Lamira. That's the first.
They overcame that, huh?
Yeah. So the first place that hired me, and they said they must have been really desperate.
Here's Emma Ray. I kid, of course,
But-
from Superior, Wisconsin.
No, Taylor's going to be a good player. She's going to be a freshman this upcoming year, and they were a contender again. They were been at state a few times recently, so Lamira's a really good program.
We've talked about Oshkosh North. This is Oshkosh West. Dominique Bauer from West.
Good athlete. She played a lot of third base this year, but she's a really good outfielder. Bree Beck just went, and now we got Briella. I think it's Sendell. That's
Sendelli, maybe.
Sendell. Yeah, don't know if it's a silent D
Nice
or not.
hit.
I don't know. That's a triple in a game.
Now Kylie Carey from Norwalk, Iowa. You don't know this, but I spent 12 years in Iowa, and I'll tell you what, Norwalk baseball and softball, I mean, that is the class of Iowa. If you're a fan of baseball or softball, you go to Norwalk.
And she's got the longest hair in the tournament.
Here's Kaylee Scanlon.
Norwalk, huh?
Of course, I mean, now I'll hedge that by saying that was 15 years ago, so it may not be that way anymore. But back in the day, at least when I knew them, I mean, it was premier baseball and softball in Norwalk.
All right, 11:09, still the time to beat. Quickest time, and this is Briella. So we'll see if she can give it a run.
Morgan Kosteka to start. Good speed.
Yeah.
Slow down at the end, though. 13:01. Now Alexis Watson from Bayport. They did a nice job with the uniforms, too. I like them. They look really good.
Yeah, they do, and they're easy to see, which is good for coaches.
So, are they cutting the sleeves off? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what they do?
I think they're tucking them in.
Tucking them in. Okay.
I think they're tucking them in. It's hard to tell for sure, but that's my best guess.
Got to get the gun show out, right?
Why wouldn't you?
Macy Clark from Winneconne.
That was a good run.
Here's Riley Grudzelanek. Rye, one of our really good buddies. Come on, Rye.
Oak Creek, right?
Yep, Oak
Yeah,
Creek.
They had a great year.
Yes, they did. 13-19 for Rye, which is, I mean, for her size, I mean, that is a really good time. She's just a obviously tremendous athlete. And, I mean, just a junior coming up this year. The ceiling is still so high on Riley. I'll tell you what, pretty darn good basketball player, too.
Yeah. That's how I knew her.
Knew her from basketball?
I knew her first from basketball. But I obviously knew she had baseball, softball ties. So, yeah, I mean, she's a good athlete.
Yeah, the upside is just enormous. I mean, she'll play Division I whatever she decides to do.
Right.
My guess would be softball, but
Mine too.
don't know that. Of course, her uncle Mark played the major leagues for several years.
Long career.
Yep,
I mean,
sure did.
Double digits. Played on some really good teams. Was a really good player. Oh. You know,
Riley's mom, by the way, Nikki Grzelnik. I mean, talk about somebody that just does everything for Oak Creek Athletics from a booster standpoint. I mean, she is all over the place. If I ever need anything on Oak Creek Athletics, I just call Nikki. And if she doesn't know it, she knows somebody that does.
So that was Taylor that just took a spill at first base. That's either a incoming freshman mistake or she got a bad start and she purposely went down so she could get a restart. So it was either.
My guess would be the former.
Yeah, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
They're going to let her do it
You're
again.
going to let her go again?
She's like, I'm really fine. I don't really need to do it again. I'm okay. I'm really comfortable with the time that I have. Here is Emma Ray from Superior. Coach Keller is giving her a hard time. Talk about a guy that just does things for the right reason. I mean, he has such a passion for these kids, and he really. We talked about it the other day. If he and I were to calculate our per hour wage for what we bring in for doing this, it would be pennies per hour.
Here's Emma. Nice long strides. Pretty good time.
Nice job by Emma Ray. 12:74.
There's Dom Bauer.
Oshkosh West kid.
Good artist. She works at a little paint shop in Oshkosh.
Really, I love stories like that. I love hearing backstories on kids.
Yeah, we took our team for team bonding, and she works there. And she almost took a spill at the end, but good athlete, good kid.
13:24 for Dom.
Bree Beck here. She's got a good stride going, good time going halfway through.
Good finish. 12:45.
Briella Sendell.
6-1-1 at second.
Good finish.
She's got a good time. 12-10 for Brielle Sendell from Hanauga, Illinois. Now here's Kaylee Carey from Norwalk, Iowa. She does have long hair. That is some long hair.
I'm worried she's going to trip over it.
I like the braids. That's cool. I think she gets good good aerodynamics going around the bases. 12.93 for Kaylee. Another Kaylee. This is Kaylee Scanlon from Delano, Minnesota. Sarah Nassif on the camera work for us. I'll tell you what, she's getting indoctrination today into the W7. That's a hard way to come in, man. There's no easy entry into this.
No.
You just go, head first, all in.
You don't get trained. You just get thrown in.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right. And hopefully you can swim. If not, you'll learn super fast.
That's right.
That's what my dad did to me when I was a kid. Threw me in the lake and said, hopefully you'll learn how to swim. If not, my bad.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Taylor's going to get her third time. I don't think she's thrilled about it, but I don't know if they're trying to talk her into it or she's trying to talk her way out of it. I'm not really sure.
My guess is she's trying to talk her way out of it. We're trying to figure out, is Taylor trying to talk her way out of it or are you trying to talk her into it? A little of both. Yeah. Taylor just drank half a gallon of water, so she's letting it settle a little bit. Come on over here, Taylor. So, did you have to convince them to do it again, or did they have to convince you to do it again? They had to convince. You were good with that first time, weren't you? Yeah. I knew it. I told you. She was. It is what it is, right? Taylor Bloom joining us. And it looks like she's going to go do her thing now. Taylor, a incoming freshman from Lamira, Wisconsin, third base. Sweet kid. There she goes. Okay, Taylor, here we go. Look at her teammates cheering her on. There she goes. Go, Taylor, go. You can hear her teammates. Love that.
She got past first base this time,
Yep.
so we're in the clear.
Home stretch for Taylor. She glided home.
Yeah.
13:39. I'll tell you what, for running that 3 times, that's pretty darn good.
I think she was regretting it around second base.
Yeah. I think she was regretting standing here getting ready to go.
All right, now we're going to get the catchers. What do we got for catchers in this group? I only see 4 of them.
Hey, quick break. You're watching W7.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball. I'm Emily Wisner. And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Welcome back. This is the catcher portion. Bree Musser from Pearl City, Illinois. Nice throw. It was real easy, relaxed. Just
Right.
got it right there. I'll tell you, for all the coaches evaluating catchers today, I'm telling you, you've got some great looks from a camera standpoint. You'll be able to really dig into this.
Finished on her best throw.
Nice job by Bree.
Here's Mary Schmidt. There's a 181 pop time for Bria.
I love that throw right over the bag. That's always the goal. Low and right over that bag and let the runner slide into the glove.
Yep. Make it effortless for the fielder. Just catch
Yep.
it and not have to worry
Not
about
even
putting the
move.
tag down.
Just hold it there and let the runner run into it, and that's it. If you can figure that out, I'm telling you, you've got it made from a catcher standpoint. My son played catcher for 10 years.
can be a hard skill to teach. A lot of young kids want to throw it to the fielder.
Yes.
58 miles an hour.
What we did, we just practiced. We didn't have a fielder. I just said, just throw it to second base.
Yep. It's hard for kids to get that mindset unless you force them to do it.
Yep.
So they're using the Stalker radar guns. Ooh, that's a nice throw right there. The radar gun's going to get that one. I think the best we've had so far was, 66? So that was an outfield throw.
Is that Emma Ray? Is that number 8?
That might be the best arm we've seen from behind the plate today. This is, Emma Ray.
Wow, nice.
I want to hear the time.
Superior, Wisconsin.
2023 kid. I'll give her a redo on that one.
Got it stuck in the mitt.
Oh, that one hit the
I think we're psyching her out now.
Okay, 163, so 65. I think
65 miles an hour.
That's our top today from a catcher.
I thought didn't we have a 66?
Yeah, but that was an outfield throw.
Oh, you're right. Yep, you're right.
So I think 65 is the best we've had from behind the plate. That was she
Brielle
was showing off the
Sendelli.
arm there. So they're using the Stalker radar guns for this, and they're basically testing arm strength, throwing velocity. They're going to use the radar gun tomorrow for exit velocity as well. A lot of cool technology that they're using here to get a lot of metrics that.
Well, and to be able to update them in real time, have a leaderboard. I mean, it's really amazing what they're doing here. I mean, this is next level stuff. No pun intended, but it is.
I forgot. I should check out the leaderboard. I haven't even. Guess that would tell us if that's the top.
That's That's a really good idea.
That was a nice throw. That was Brielle Sendell finishing out her round. And then we got our last one here.
I think that's Kaylee Carey.
Is that a 12? Okay. Another 2023 kid. Lots of 2023 kids here.
Oh, 13. I beg your pardon. This is Kaylee Scanlon from Delano, Minnesota.
I couldn't tell if that was a 12 or 13. With the gear on, I can tell what the numbers are. I know the difference. just so we're clear.
Just being clear on that.
Okay, 58 miles an hour, 175 pop time, so pretty solid. We're going to give her one more here.
Nice throw. Solid.
Yeah, solid round by all the catchers, but Emma Ray was fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to get to outfielders, I believe. Yeah, they're out there. They're ready to go. I feel like outfielders are always ready to catch fly balls.
Well, fastest of the day so far on the 20-yard dash is Samantha Ernst at 2.80. Tegan Mancuso, 2.85, second. Kaylin Burgum from Franklin, 2.97. Elena Schwank and Gabby Oliveria and Maggie Plummer were all under 3, as well as Keegan Pye. We talked about her earlier as well.
This is Sylvia Schromoff.
Let me get my outfield camera here.
Lefty. This might be the first lefty center fielder we've seen throwing. Next up, number 10, Leah Simon. Oh, yeah, she makes that look easy.
She does.
At first, I thought maybe she didn't see the ball because she really wasn't moving, and then she just had it
she
tracked
really
the whole way.
times her break just right. I mean, she really does.
She had it tracked the whole way. The first 3 steps, she didn't even go anywhere.
The one thing I noticed about Leah, and honestly, I mean, she's never out of position when she makes a catch.
Yeah.
I mean, she's always in position, ready to do whatever she needs to do.
I will agree. I think right now, as far as tracking a ball and getting her body behind it, catching it, she's probably been the smoothest one we've had.
Yeah.
As far as catching it and tracking them down. Throwing's been okay. Good throws. But as far as running them down, I don't know.
I mean, she doesn't have a cannon out there by any means,
no,
but she's, like I said, she's always in the right spot, in the right position, and makes the play.
What you want out of a center fielder is someone's going to run down the fly balls.
Yep, and that's what she does.
If you get a cannon, that's just a bonus.
Here is Sierra Thomas.
Okay. Boy, they're really making her run out there.
I'm going to adjust my camera here so I can actually see Sierra. Coach, who was it that almost ran into the camera? I forgot who it was.
I think I made a little note. Gotta see if I can remember which team that was.
Yeah. That one went. You know, I mean, here's the thing that really bothers me. When the coach has got to show off and hit home runs and make it about them, let's get the spotlight on the coach, not the kids, because he's got to be the man and show everybody how far he can. Hey, nice job hitting the ball, coach. We appreciate it. You know what? Let's make it about the kids, not about you. We're totally having fun with the coaches. I mean, they're really good sports. They've been really fun. And you tell you what, they're out here 90-plus degree weather doing this for these kids because they love kids. And I respect that so much. It may not sound like it, but I really do. He's absolutely made it all about, I'm totally kidding. He's absolutely made it all about the players. It's not about the coaches. He knows that, and he knows that I know that. We're just having fun with each other.
I feel like it was someone in this team too. That
You're really digging into that, aren't you?
I'm trying to remember who it was.
This is, I believe, Morgan Harwood.
Yep, Nina kid.
Yeah.
Played a little everywhere for their team this year. Corner infielder, she played third, first. A little bit outfield, she pitched a little bit. Was a really big key to their improvement as a program.
Yeah, nice season for her for sure.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe she might have been a first team all conference kid.
Well, rightfully so.
And in that conference, that's tough to do.
Yeah.
There are really good players that do not get first team in the FVA.
So actually, catcher velocity.
What do we got for the highest score so far?
Kylie Weingart, 62.
Okay, well, the 65 was the. It'll be updated after this session, I'm guessing, because Emma had 65.
Actually, 67.
Oh.
Kylie Pirachai.
Oh, yeah, okay. The one I can't pronounce.
Paraquet. And Hannah Meshnick at 66.
And what was that for? Hannah wasn't a catcher. What was
Oh,
her?
that's infield velocity.
Okay.
Catcher velocity.
This is Macy Clark, by the way, out in the field right now.
Yeah, catcher velocity is Kylie Weingart, Hillary Blomberg, and Kylie Perquette at 62.
Okay. So
Mia Buskey at 62. Paige Hansen, 61.
So Emma will overtake them when they update it, because that was by far the best throw I've seen as a catcher today. 65 they clocked her at. That is impressive. Really good arm.
In addition to the whole run derbies, I'm also going to be doing some individual recognition for results today, because everybody will compete today in the skills challenge, and they'll have the results and do some recognition tonight. So looking forward to being part of that as well. Just anything that recognizes the girls, we're always there, and we want to bring it live and shout it to the rooftops, because these kids, I mean, their season started a long time ago and it hasn't ended yet. I mean, they're still going here. And you know what? They love it, but it's hard work.
Absolutely. They've been out here for a long time today.
And these athletes right here, this group, and I'm not going to say about all, but this group right here, you know, you hear about these kids. Well, you know, they got to have a job in high school so they can learn the value of hard work. No, these kids do not need to do that. These kids know the value of hard work. That's why they're here. So you don't need to teach them hard work by making them go work at Menards on the weekends. Their job is doing this to pay for their education. This editorial brought to you by W7 Productions. It's for the girls.
Yeah, so today we're doing a lot of fielding metrics.
Hitting those tomorrow.
Arm strength, velocity. Tomorrow we're going to do exit velocity for hitting, bat speed, time to contact, on-plane efficiency, peak hand speed, and then for pitching they're going to do spin rates, pitcher's velocity, rotational acceleration. So a lot of really good metrics. Hitting and pitching, I think, is all tomorrow.
I'm really glad you're here, Coach. I will tell you, I am really happy that you're here today.
This is fun stuff. I mean, this is kind of I guess it's a little bit of a nerdy thing for me, but
I love it.
I mean,
oh, nice play in center. Who is that?
That's Don Bauer out there.
Don Bauer,
the artist.
The artist known as Don Bauer.
Yeah, and a super nice kid. I mean, that's one of the things I've learned about coaching is you start to meet kids from other schools.
Yeah.
And how cool it is and how nice most of these kids
are.
For
sure.
And
oh yeah.
You just don't get that. It's a fun atmosphere to be in. That it doesn't. I've coached guys sports. It's not the same.
It is not the same. It's not even close to the same. I've done guys sports games and nothing against it, but that's not for me.
The camaraderie between teams it's totally different. In the girls' game, it's truly like a community.
We still get asked, are you ever going to, go away from girls sports and do boys sports? Look, girls sports is not a catapult for us to get to boys sports. I have no interest in doing boys sports. Nothing against it. It's just that just doesn't do it for me. I'm just a girls sports kind of guy. That's never going to change.
That was a really nice throw on a really tough play.
Great. Yeah, boy, she's had a really nice session. This is number 10.
Bree
Beck.
That last one was over her glove shoulder towards the fence, and she had to go back and one crow hop, and it was a one hopper all the way to the plate, and it was nice.
I mean, if you look over at shortstop, I mean, there's a whole circle of just gathered around just talking. Guys don't do that stuff. No. That's just not what they do.
And these kids met today or last night.
Yeah.
I mean, a few of them probably know each other.
A handful, few, yeah. But you got a ton of Minnesota kids. You got a ton of Illinois kids. You got some Iowa kids. I mean, they don't play these kids.
You probably see a handful on the club on the weekends, but this is a totally different animal where you're actually getting to hang around and talk and meet kids, and and learn a little bit about your teammates and build some relationships and some friendships, and it's a really cool environment.
This is Brielle Sendell. Look at the size of that camera behind us. I mean, talk about lens envy. Sendell turns a couple times to get the right spot, and good instincts at center. Riley Gredzalonic doing the fielding on these balls coming in. Look at Riley, no gear, man. She doesn't care. She's tough as nails, man. She's one of the toughest kids I know. And you know what's funny about her, and I don't want to embarrass her because I really think so highly of her. But what's funny is I've had so many people say I'm friends with Riley. I'm friends with Riley. Everybody says they're friends with Riley. I mean, that just shows what kind of kid she is. Because I mean, she's very, very inclusive. She's reaches out to kids all over the place. I mean, she is always around other kids and just very welcoming.
Well, that's what you need too, especially leaders of your teams and your programs. You need those kids to reach out to others and make them feel welcome and inclusive. That's what builds great programs. The best teams have great leaders.
And I'll tell you what, the Oak Creek softball, I mean, talk about an elite program and just does it the right way. I mean, it is a fantastic softball program.
Coach is getting a little tired here these last couple of
well, I'll tell you what, I was tired holding the dang camera, let alone swinging a bat for an hour. I mean, so I pick on him, but holy cow, I'd have Sarah come and relieve me because God forbid I hold the camera outside for more than 8 minutes without passing out.
This is Kaylee Scanlon out there that just finished up, or she got one more here? I think that was her last one. Now move on to infielders.
And I got to fix a couple cameras.
All right. Let's see what we get for infielders here. We'll start with third base, work our way to the middle infielders, then we'll end up with first base, testing velocity. 2 balls are going to hit right to them, 1 glove side, then we'll get 1 backhand, and then a slow roller. So they'll get 5 balls hit to them in just kind of different situations and can kind of work on their footwork and see what they got. So we'll start with the third baseman here. I think this is Emily Jones, going to be the first one to go. Yep, Emily Jones is going to be the first one to go here. 2022 kid. Corner infielder, third base, first base. Brought in the left-handed hitting coach now. 58 miles an hour for Emily Jones. And now it'll be Paige Hendricks. All right, now we're going to move to the purple team. Maya Robinson first. Strong finish for Maya. And that'll move us into Taylor Bloom, third baseman, incoming freshman at Lamira. Wow, really nice looking player so far. Good round for Taylor, incoming freshman. And that'll move us into Dominique Bauer, third baseman, Oshkosh North. Had a really nice year for Oshkosh West. She had a really nice year there. Nice season for Oshkosh West as well this year. They were in the sectionals. Lost to Beaver Dam in the sectional final in a close game. Nice pick. Really nice round for Dom. And the last one for purple is Kaylee Scanlon, 2023 kid. All right, now moving over to the middle infielders. So we're going to start with the green team, and this is Bria Mooser. Shortstop, third baseman, class of 2023. Yeah, she was 58 miles an hour, and now we're going to move on. Number 3, so that's Madison Knoll. Oh, that's a nice looking play right there. Really smooth feet. Got a rocket for an arm. 2023 kid. Oh, where's she from? Madison, no. Oak Creek, huh? She got a rocket.
She does.
That thing's got to get a license. All right, moving on. Helen McKinnon. And now this will be Jenna Rudders.
We're gonna break the 3 and everything is down right now. Home will come back.
Yeah.
No, not yet. But go ahead and see if we're to come back.
We're going to be back. We're going to take a break right now.